threads, but she also wants a stitch guide, which
Michelle,
I don't know why.
you didn't right then. You did initially.
Oh, it's not.
Okay, am I up now? Still.
Still.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So when you get ready to do the padding, you know, let me turn off my sound on my computer.
Hold on just a minute, guys. I'm gonna turn off my sound and then turn yours off.
Oh, wait, let me mute.
I wasn't muted. There, that's better.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This one wasn't muted. Okay. Okay. So what you're gonna do is wait a second. Okay, so basically for padding, you want to put in several layers underneath your top layer. And you're going to run those layers in different directions from what your top layer is going to be. So if your top layer is going to be horizontal, then you're going to run the other two layers either vertical or diagonal. If your top layer, like coming down the front of the coat, if your top layer is diagonal, then you're going to run your layers underneath like what we have here in this corner. They're going to go at the top. You're going to run them straight up and down the coat. And then you're going to run over with your merino wool, and you're going to go horizontal over those. But you're going to leave, you can see where I've drawn the lines, you're going to keep all that within one hole on either side of the gray down the middle and the red for the coat. Does that make sense? Yes, no?
You're just paying attention.
Okay, so that's what you're going to do for the hat, if you'd like the hat padded, the cuffs, the front of the coat, and the bottom of the coat. You're just going to pad it with various, you're just going to run some long stitches just randomly up and down the coat. And I don't have my glasses on, so I know I'm not straight. And you're just going to go up and down. And with that merino wool, do not pull tight, because if you pull tight, you're negating the puffiness. So just run it up and down. Okay. And I'll switch to a second thread so you can see it better. Then you're going to run it.
So we're not going in the same hole as we will for the top stitch. Is that correct?
Correct. You're going to save one hole on either side, running down the middle and along the red for your top stitch.
Okay.
So yes, you are correct. So then you come right next to, and then we'll run it up, straight across. One more. So then you start to see how it's starting to get a little padded there, a little poofier. And then you'll run your final one where you're going to come out. And then you're going to run this diagonally, up and down the coat or straight. And again, don't pull real tight. You can add as many layers as you want in order to get it. It's all the same color, so it covers. And then that's how you get that rounded mound of thread. Inside the cuff, you're going to share right along here. and right along here in the gray areas, you're going to share that hole a lot in order to get your lines for your cuff, because your cuff's gonna come down and it's gonna keep coming around. Then you come out straight. Then that cuff will follow the glove, the mitten, and come on out in the direction. Then on the inside of the cuff, it's gonna run basically sideways or horizontal. And when you have all those threads in that lineup of the gray of the cuff, it's gonna delineate the inside and the outside of the cuff.
Where did you say you're gonna share a lot?
You're gonna share a whole lot of holes in that gray. You see the gray painted gray area
Yeah,
on the canvas for the cuffs?
yes.
Yes, those are what you're gonna share in order to get the cuffs to delineate out. And then you're basically running that straight stitch between those gray-brown lines up and down that run down the front trim of the coat. Still using that gray line down the middle as your point to stop. And then on the bottom, you're just going to run your padding diagonally and then horizontally. And some areas will be, smaller than others, going over the red bow, going over the green bow. And then your final stitch will run from the bottom, which has a gray, and it will run all the way up.
We do need to finish the red in the coat first, though, before we do any of the white.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, your final top layer will be done with the essentials. And then you can add in some whisper or not add any whisper. But your bottom coat is going to be vertical. The cuffs will run whatever direction the cuffs are. And then your coat will run diagonal.
Towards the center, going through a triangle.
Yeah, it's gonna be the top of the diamond running down to the corners of the coat. Okay, and that is padding. And if you want it fluffier than that, then you can go back and add more layers going in different directions of what your top layer is going to be. Yeah, and you can also use some whisper. So here's the cuffs, how they're shared in that hole, and you can see how it delineates out. These are going one direction, those are going another. You've got everything going in all different directions, and it leaves that line in the middle. It's an indentation in the middle.
It's sort of like, when you're wearing a shirt and you can see the crease in between the cuff and the arm.
Yeah, and then this is where you, and actually, you know what? I came down on the red coat to the top of that red present over the green bow. It was easier. And then just ran the coat. And it just runs from the top down to the bottom. And you're going to follow the line of the red. So it's not going to be real even. Unless you're type A and you want a straight line, you're welcome to do a straight line. Yeah, that would be you, you see. Okay. You ladies good?
Any questions? Janet?
Not until I actually do it.
Okay.
Esther? You good?
Esther's just so chill.
Trying to give you a thumbs up, but it's not.
Alice, are you good?
I'm good.
You're good. I suspect I'll see Alice in July.
We'll take
Yes.
pictures of what I've finished up here at the top where I have each one delineated out and send that out to you all. So that you have each step 1, step 2, and step 3.
Okay.
And those will go out today, and then we'll do a tutorial of it we'll do a separate tutorial on it on the YouTube page. So you can actually see the video as it's being done,
Yeah, that'd be great.
okay?
There were 2 colors of essentials. How were
There's
you?
2 colors. There's a white and a natural, just to give it a little bit of, I mean, you can use just one if you want, but there's plenty of the one. But
So
it will
you just,
do the little bit of, tiny bit of shading where that is concerned. Any other questions? Anybody need anything besides the threads that I know that I owe you? No? This is really, you guys make my job really easy, sort of.
did you say whether the threads had come in yet?
The only thread that did not come in was the coat thread. So I expected it in, and for some reason it didn't come into that pile. That being said, I'm gonna touch base with her today to see when we might get it. And I'll check with some other stores. I've been stealing from stores all over the country, so what's a few more?
I ordered 5 pieces of Very Velvet from Needle Point, Nashville.
So white. So. But we don't need all.
Yeah, it's the whole part.
Anyway, we got some stuff in. We're gonna send out what we have, especially for the background. I got some more Silk in the red as well. And then I did get some of the Very Velvet, so we'll send out some of that. I didn't get it all, of course, because that would be way too easy. So we'll do more. We'll get more out as soon as it comes in. Okay? And then the thread works. So, but we'll get out what we can. All right, ladies. Show your progress on the page. I want to see where everybody is, if you've started at all. Any questions? All good?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I,